Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well today. I'm gonna talk about a couple things again. As you've probably noticed, I've not been uploading quite as much as I was a couple weeks ago, but there's a couple reasons for that, which I will be talking about. I'll do a teensy bit of rambling, but stick around towards the last couple minutes of the video. I'm gonna give you a couple examples of whatnot, of what I've been working on when it comes to artwork, and I'd like you to see the artwork. So if you want to skip to that point, I should probably have a timestamp in the description, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, so why have I not been uploading as much? Well, the reason is sort of multi-dimensional. I started uploading more because I wanted my channel to get more traction. That way when I am uploading my passion projects in the form of the Elden Tings series, that it would have as much traction as possible in the algorithm. And so I started off doing daily, then I went to every other day, then I went to every 3 days, and then I took a break, and now I haven't done it really consistently since I came back. So I've been when I took a week break, I didn't play anything, and I solely focused on other stuff that you would probably deem more productive than just, playing video games and making videos and whatnot. And so I've been continuing trying to do those good things, and it's really hard to cram in the hour to 2 hours it takes to even make a low effort video into the same day and time frame as these other things that I'm trying to do. And the thing is that I'm going to be taking on more things that I'm trying to do right now, because here's the deal. I want to make Elden Tings the series. I want it to be well edited. I want it to start having animations that I did myself, right? And I plan on using a software called Clip Studio predominantly, but essentially all these things that you would be doing on the computer. Well, here's the first thing. I don't have a computer myself anymore, and so I am working up the money to afford one, and that's where we are right now. So essentially I'm trying to sort of mix saving for this with good habits. Essentially, I have a pretty bad tendency of buying food when I'm out at work, just going to Chick-fil-A or something like that. And the thing is that, like many things, food just costs $1 billion nowadays, and I've been losing a ton of money. I'll even bring leftovers or something I made and then still just go get something to eat because it's more exciting to the taste buds, even if it makes me feel like crap afterwards. And so what I've done is essentially I made a system for myself where at the end of the work week, I look at the amount of days that I went to get something versus the amount of days I brought my own food, and then based on that, put into a savings account how much for that week I've essentially rewarded myself for, good behavior, in quotation. I started a month ago and I've not missed a single day because I really want to save up the money for a desktop. So that is working really well. It's helped me control my want to just go get food willy-nilly and either make things or bring the leftovers that we have here at home. And I'm saving up around 2,000 for a desktop. It's going to be something where if this was the only thing I was doing, it would take about 8 more months to save up the amount that I'm trying to get. And the thing is that 8 months is a long time to wait to be able to start working on my passion projects. And that is, it's definitely going to take a couple months. I've already alluded to this a couple times, but I definitely want it to come faster than that. So just today, I finally got a pressure washer, and once I fix it, because currently it's not operational, but it's essentially brand new otherwise, and I need to just figure out what's going on with it. It's most likely something with the carburetor. Once I've done that, I will be able to start going door knocking and whatnot, seeing if people want their driveway to be cleaned and whatnot, and make a little bit of extra cash on the side that can just go directly to that savings for that computer. And if I'm doing that consistently, that means two things. One, I'm going to start being able to work on these things much faster, and two, the output on the channel is by proxy going to have to go down, because that same time I would be using to make videos is going to making money. And so, yes, if I want to get to the things that I started uploading more for, I'm going to have to sacrifice some of my upload schedule, which is counterintuitive, but I mean, it's just something that I'm trying to find an equal balance between. But that's essentially how things are going right now. I'm trying to level up, you know, in life as in general, and I'm also trying to afford, make myself a budget for being able to create a powerful desktop, an adequately powerful desktop, or more than adequate, to be able to run all of the things I want to run, to be able to work on these videos. But other than that, I've been practicing traditional artwork and whatnot in the meantime, because to animate the way that I will be animating will be on a computer that I don't have. So I've just been doing artwork that you see in the thumbnails, or, you know, are not really thumbnail material, but something I still worked on. So that's how that's been going. I'm going to show the artwork here in a little bit. But I do have a couple good ideas for videos that I think would do quite well. The thing is, though, is that these videos I would want to put more effort into than what I've been doing, because considering what the video could be versus what it could also be if I didn't try very hard, the disparity is quite large. And so an example is talking about the rise of the Knight's Greatsword, or just the Greatsword class in general. Videos talking about understanding like the basics of stuff like Greatsword and Curved Sword, since those are the weapon type I use the most. I will definitely be uploading a lot of montages where I'm not really talking that much, because I find those type of things enjoyable to watch. But when I'm not trying to vocally entertain a proverbial audience, then it's easier to focus on getting good material when I'm not talking like I am right now. I'll still be doing some just sort of like commentary as I go videos, you know, those are what I've been doing a lot the last month, but not in the same level of frequency, you know. It's just it takes too much time from these other things that I need to do that are more important than making videos. So I'll be doing them still, but just not as much. You'll see more just like short montages. Some of the videos will be commentary, some will not, you know, and then some will be like this one that I'm just kind of talking to the camera. Yeah, I can't think of anything else that I was wanting to mention. So I'll go ahead and swap over the camera, and I'll show you 2 pictures that I've been working on recently, 3 actually, and yeah, I'll show you what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to show you some stuff that I've been working on. Let me flip to the right page. So this is what I did for the profile picture of the channel. Essentially, you can see that right there, right? I thought that was pretty darn nice. I like it. I have Sergeant Jaeger ELDEN TINGS Productions written around the side, which was a placeholder for me doing it in text once I was in the editing software of my phone. But essentially, I just did the background, and then I did some highlights and whatnot on Antebellum herself right there. I think it came out quite nice, and yeah. This is one that took a couple days to do because I was working on it mainly at work, and we kept on getting completely screwed at work when it came to the activity. But this is Antebellum doing a swipe with the scimitar right there, right? Got a little bit of shading going on. This was mainly a reason to try doing sort of a swooshing effect on the blade. For my first ever attempt, I think that came out pretty decent. Of course, there is room to grow with that, but I think it came out fairly nice, right? And yeah, this was a fun one to work on. It took way too long due to being busy at work, though. I do have a page after this of me practicing drawing, you know, guy faces, but I'm not going to show you that because the practice has gone quite poor, and I don't feel like embarrassing myself in this video. So we're going to put that off to the side. And hello? Oh, I had it over the camera. This is one that is going to be really, really cool when it... Please focus. Please focus. Hang on. Focus. Thank you. So this is going to be a cross between a graphite drawing and acrylic, which is the black, and then oil. And essentially it's going to be an alternate picture, sort of in the same vein as my profile picture and the thumbnail for ELDEN TINGS 4. All of this is going to be sort of like bluish with slight tints of green, effects, almost like this is a solar eclipse, and then you see like light emanating off of it, and you see like some particle effects and whatnot. The thing is that this has not really gone anywhere for like a week because I'm really bad when it comes to mixing colors well in painting. Graphite is absolutely what I'm comfortable with. Why won't you focus? Please focus. This looks so bad. I'm sorry, guys. This quality is quite poo-poo. But anyway, yeah, like it's gonna be like really bright around, sort of making this halo around the black circle, and then as it goes out, it becomes more of varying colors of like blue, aquamarine, black, and whatnot, and then hues that are in between. So quite an exciting picture. It's been in this limbo because I've really not wanted to mess it up, and I've been doing practice on canvases. And that practice has not gone too well so far, but yeah, that's what's going on right now.